And we're back to Season 2 of the SoundSMP, and as always, our empire begins with conquest. I find a village, and with only one possibly logical outcome, I do the only thing that one must do when they stumble upon a feeble, innocent village, and that is to rumble and plunder it all. And then I find a map. And then what do I do next? I do a killing, and then I steal more. And then I mine, because I yearn for the mines. And then I steal more. And then I rest and look at this beautiful landscape, which I steal more, and I mine more. And then I come across a great place to build a base, which is the land behind there. It will be underground. Not the island in front of me, that's just a rendezvous. It'll be the land in front, where there are multiple forests and not one tree. And whatever these flowers are. I'm gonna cut the video because I don't want to see my cords. Anyway, I build a great base right here that is small, but it will be a center of the great empire, and then I goof around playing snowballs at grassy fields. Then I find a pillager outpost, and then I kill pillagers of said pillager outpost, and then they gang up on me, so I run away from said pillager outpost, upon which I flee to the great oceans that my great boat trustily leads me to. Where then I explore lands and I leave these losers behind. Then I sail around, goofing off for another half an hour until I reach land, and if history has taught me anything, it's when you colonize, you take every natural resources without remorse, without aim, and definitely without payment. It is funny how I have reached the oak milestone right after I've made a bucket. Anyway, I reap the rewards, kill cows, mine stuff, and then I come back home to celebrate my victories, the victories of the empire that are so much won, and then I do another half an hour of redecorating my thing, and then I get this awesome setup right here, furnacing place, whatever, and then I sail around. I did not TP. I sailed the entire world, found a ruin at a portal, which was already raided, but I took the chest anyway. And then I pillared up to take the gold, and then I headed home, where I can finally rest. And then I feed Larry, the second Larry, because the first Larry was killed in the reset that wiped away Season 1 of the SoundSMP. Then I spend the next half an hour sorting. You can see some rare stuff I did, like a Heart of the Sea. Anyway, I do some more sorting and whatever you want to call it. The start of the empire, all part of the great plan. And then I work on the farm that is so essential for infinite food for my empire, because there are two people in my empire, my friend Akbach and me, so that's part of the empire. And then I admire my beauty that I've created. Then I create a prison for when I enslave the villagers to do my bidding. And just to make sure they can't escape, I bartered it off with the iron grate. Then I go around the next day just organizing and building some stuff. You know, you can see all the rare stuff I have. And then also that treasure map, I found the treasure. And then I dig out this hole in the wall. What will it be? It's gonna be a nether portal. And you don't really care about like how I build the nether portal, because nobody cares about how you build it. They just care when you build it and how good it looks. I'm gonna make it look good for y'all. Okay? Behold the great and mighty nether portal. Not finished yet, I need flint and steel. So then I go on another exodus, and I'm like, what do I supposed to do now? So yeah, I got some flint and steel, and I'm gonna light it up. Behold the nether portal. Trial number 1 starts now. Into the nether portal I go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Do not watch the new Sound of the Snow White, not Sound of the Music. Sound of the Music's good. I think that's the name of the movie. Anyway, I'm just building my stuff, admiring the work, how far I've come, mining some stuff in the nether, because you always need souvenirs, and plus the great stuff comes from the nether, like netherite, and then I steal some sunlight. And then I'm like, ooh, look at all this cool stuff I got. Let me put a gate on the nether so no piglins can pass through and haunt my dreams. Then I look at my thing, and I'm like, ooh, I'm satisfied with great things. That's a verse from something, I don't know. And then I just like settling all my stuff, look at the Heart of the Sea, diamond, rod, and crystals. Oh, look at that beauty right there. Subscribe.